What's going on, guys? Coming at you again with another video here. I figured I would update this channel and give you a little feedback of this Ram, how I'm liking it, the pros and cons, what I've done to it, what I've had to do to it, all that good stuff. Okay, so first off, if this is your first time checking my channel out, I actually own a 2006 Dodge Ram Hemi. Okay, so this is the first Dodge Ram I have ever owned. So I am a Chevy guy, always been a Chevy guy. So jumping from my Chevys to this was a completely different animal for sure. Now I've had box styles, square bodies, round bodies in Chevys. So like I said, I'm gonna give you a really good honest opinion of what I think of it. Is it worth the money? All that good stuff. Okay, so this model is the SLT edition, 1500 5.7 Hemi. And yeah. So I will tell you this truck has a lot of power and a lot of torque, just straight from the factory, honestly. It really does. What I have done to the truck, I have put a programmer from Super Chips. Okay, I have also, has got a K&N filter on it, which, you know, it is what it is, but it's K&N filter on it as far as performance goes. The exhaust has been redone. It has the Cadillac converter still on there. It's going into a Y pipe out the back, 45-inch behind the tires dumped. No third resonator, no mufflers, so it's pretty much straights with cats. Okay, that's pretty much all I've done to the actual truck as far as performance goes. Now I hope y'all can hear me because I live near the airport and sometimes it gets a little loud with these airplanes taking off. Yes sir. But anyway, performance, yeah, that's the only thing I've done to it. Now when I put the programmer on the truck, it woke this truck up. I mean, it will skid, get, and go down the road. Loving it. As far as pulling goes, I have pulled the little small trailer back there. I have pulled dual axle dump trailers loaded down. I mean, unbelievable loaded heavy, and it has not struggled one bit. Very impressed with this truck. I will be adding a brake controller to this truck to aid with the braking on these big dump trailers and whatnots in the future for sure. But as far as towing, no problems. Okay. Pros: extremely huge truck. That is for sure. I do have the rough country 2.5-inch leveling kit up front, which allowed me to fit these bigger tires. The tires are 35 1250 R17 Nitto Ridge Grapplers. Okay, they are sitting on 17/9 -25 offset. I had to go with some offset because the tires were rubbing the upper control arm on the stock rims. So we did some guessing, some measurements, came up with a -25, and bam, no problems whatsoever. When I put the leveling kit up front, I also went ahead and replaced the struts up front as well, which my truck actually sat a little bit lower on the driver's side, which they say is normal. I didn't like it. Replaced that, fixed that issue. So it's got new struts up front, new shocks in the back, step rails, aftermarket tail lights. It's got a trifold tonneau cover, tinted windows, window vent louvers, all that good stuff as far as accessories goes. Inside, it's bone stock radio, everything, which by the way, the stock head units in these trucks are phenomenal. They sound amazing. Big old headlights up front, so you can definitely see good. However, con number one, it does not have fog lights on this model. This is the SLT model, so the wiring is there if you want to add them. So I plan to do that, and you're gonna have to change out the switch on the dash to the one that's got the fog lamp, unless you just want to straight wire it, which I'm not. I'm all about factory stuff when it comes to certain things. So anyway, that'll be added. And it does not have tow hooks. Second con, no tow hooks up front. However, with that being said, that little plastic little dam guard they have right there, that actually pops out, and they actually make a, it's a hideaway winch bracket, and then you can mount your winch right there between that like garnet looking plastic piece and the chrome. It mounts right there. Super cool. Definitely going to be adding that. We'll be adding tow mirrors to this truck for sure. And no, I'm not going to leave them folded out when there's nothing towing. That is absolutely retarded. Don't even get me on that subject. Holy cow. But definitely we'll be adding tow mirrors, because these little mirrors, they work okay, but when it's lifted and you're pulling something big, you really need some better mirrors for sure. They are powered and heated mirrors on this truck from factory, so I'm loving that. Oh my God, it's amazing. So yeah, that's it for that. Interior con, only thing I would say is I wish the seats were a little bit more cushiony. I mean, it's comfortable, don't get me wrong, but it's just it could be better. That's the only flaw in the interior. But huge cab, huge bed, lots of towing capacity. I love how high it is off the ground. I mean, I don't need a jack to change my oil. Nothing. It is fantastic. How is it a pain in the butt to work on up top if you have to, unless you have something to stand on? But like I said, there's pros and cons to everything you're going to buy. But if you're looking at the 3rd gen, preferably, because they changed their front end just a hair, and I believe it started in 2006 to 08, 09, don't quote me on it, but I know it's in that kind of year range right there. The headlights, they went to a bigger headlight or whatnot, and it also went from the 5.7 Hemi non-MDS to MDS. I think 06 was the first year model that it came with MDS. That's one of the reasons why I bought my programmer. If you don't know what MDS is where it takes your 8-cylinder and turns it into a little 4-banger, saves some gas mileage. I was not about that, so I got that programmer, shut it off, and I'm actually getting better gas mileage now with it turned off and it programmed and tuned than it was before. So thumbs up on that one. But anyway, if y'all have any questions, if you're interested in getting a truck like this, shoot me a comment below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But yeah, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe. Hit the like button. Helps my channel grow. And until the next video, y'all have a good one. Peace.